Okay, next is identity theft. Identity theft is the fraudulent acquisition and use of a person's private identifying information. That can be your social security number, your address, bank account information, credit card information, any of that, and it's really important to protect it. To be careful where you provide and where you save your that types of information. Don't give your credit card information over the phone to somebody you don't know. That's one of the very big sources of fraud. So it can obviously lead to financial loss. It can then have a negative impact on your credit report. One option, if you are hacked, is what's called a credit freeze. You go to the Experian or one of the other credit bureaus, and you tell them that you wish to freeze your credit. Do this in the event that you are a victim of identity theft. All right. Concept check 6.1. Difference between APR, or annual percentage rate, and a finance charge on debt. The APR is used to calculate the interest. Finance charge is the total cost of borrowing, which includes fees and interest. Advantage of credit. The convenience, emergencies, reservations, owning expensive items sooner, take advantage of free credit, protect against fraud, obtain an education. One of the rules of thumb with regard to credit is you shouldn't buy consumables. So, for example, if you're not paying off your credit card every month, you shouldn't buy groceries with a credit card. Because you're going to take those home and consume them. Disadvantage of credit. Reduces financial flexibility, tempting to overspend, adds to the cost, slows your progress towards reaching your financial goals. Overuse will affect your credit score and lead to reduced available or access when you need it. Reduces your privacy, certainly affect your relationships, create financial stress, and interest is costly, certainly. Identity theft, fraudulent acquisition and use of a person's private identifying information. So, a few years ago, for example, the Social Security Administration was not the Social Security Administration, the IRS was incapable of determining if individual was actually themselves, and people were stealing personal information and filing tax returns and getting the refunds. And before the individual could file their tax return, and when they did so, they would be flagged by the IRS, and so to cause a huge problem, and took a considerable amount of time before the IRS was able to get that under control. Establish your own debt limit. Lenders only profit when they loan money. They'll offer great rates or other incentives. Those are teaser rates. The teaser rates contributed to the financial crisis. In 2008, the people were entering into loans at 1 and 2%, and after a couple of years they would go up to 6 or 7%. Lenders aren't interested in your financial goals. Set your own debt limit. Debt limit is the overall maximum we believe, or you believe, you should owe based on your ability to meet those obligations. So next we'll go into the different types of debt limits.